What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up?
How's everybody doing? If anybody was actually on my live stream yesterday, we was talking about the roommate's so-called wife. Yes, we was. How deceiving she is and how she actually makes excuses and pretty much make a lot of excuses. Pretty much,
A
right, baby?
lot.
Yeah, a lot of excuses, isn't it? It's OD. Oh man, it's ridiculous. All right, so if nobody's up to date with the situation, we're going to put you up to speed. Actually 13 months later, him and his wife had an altercation and he needed to get out because he couldn't take it. He cried on the phone asking me, can he live with us? Because he was crying. He was hurt by what his wife did. Um, so I told him, sure, I'll speak to the landlord and see if you can actually move in. And when I basically spoke to the landlord said yes. Okay, so he was able to move in. He was happy, he was satisfied. In the process of that, his wife has been making crazy stuff. It's been complaining about his stuff that's in the house. And she's like, I need to get all his stuff out the house because I'm tired of looking at it. He don't live here anymore. Next thing she was like saying, I can't pay his phone bill anymore because we're not living together anymore. And I'm like, okay. So, in the process of that, she was supposed to have been paying the phone bill because he asked her about the phone bill, and she was supposed to be like, okay, I'll pay the phone bill and stuff like that. You don't have to worry about it. Then all of a sudden, it became an issue about the phone bill. Everything started switching and changing. So, she practically came to me saying, I don't want to pay his phone bill anymore because I keep being broke. So I'm like, you don't want to? She was like, yeah. I said, you just feel like you don't need to be paying it because he don't live there anymore. She was like, yeah. I was like, understandable. But you should have never said that you was okay to be paying his phone bill while he was living out here. Not only that, she was also using his bank account. He left the bank account open in Jersey so that she can use it to pay her bills and stuff. Now all of a sudden we go off on her and say, we need to close the bank account because we don't use it and we don't need it. You're the one that's using it, so we need to close it. Because the thing is, why should I have my bank account open in my name and you're using it and I'm not using it? He's the co-host of the bank, so we basically tried to close the bank account. We couldn't close the bank account because they saying that they needed her and him together so they closed the bank account. So I spoke to her and told her that she needed to actually come out here so that we can close the bank account in his name. She said, I don't have enough money to come down there to actually close the bank account. I ain't telling you to stay down here for 2 or 3 fucking days. You need to stay down here for 1 day and then go back. She ain't understand that. So I'm like, okay, but you could pay this person in the house to actually clean up your house and stuff like that. But you can't actually say, oh, I can't pay you because I need to go up there and take care of the situation for my husband so he can close that bank account and so that I can open up a bank account. So, in the process of that, this is what she did. She opened up a bank account in her name and screwed him over his bank account. He had close to 500 or something dollars overdraw in that daggone bank account. And I'm like, whoa, 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 where did that come from? She was like, I don't know. I'm like, no, no, no. Sorry about the phone. We getting a phone call. Hold on. Just turn the volume down. No, I don't even know who that is. Sorry, guys. 1 second. 1 second. All right. So back to this daggone freaking conversation. Interruptions. So, she left him with a big fee. And I'm like, he's not going to pay it. She's like, he's going to have to. I said, no, he's not going to pay that fee because guess what? You was the one that was using the bank account the whole entire time. So why should he pay the fee? She was like, no, I'm not paying it. And then she hung up. So I was like, okay. The next thing you know, she was like, okay, I'm going to pay it. She called him and told him, I'm going to pay it. She didn't say she paid it. So I'm questioning her. I'm like, did she pay? Did you pay it? Did you take care of it? Because if you did, then that's fine. So now the other fees that's on it is not a big deal. You get what I'm saying? So the bank knew for a fact he was trying to close the account, and they knew for a fact they were separated. So basically, even though the fee was paid and the bank account has not been closed, well, they probably closed it by now. So all of the bank stuff, you know where it's going? It ain't coming over here. It's going over there to Jersey. So whatever he needs to pay, she gonna get hit with it. Um, but my part is all she had to do was come out here and close that bank account with him, and she chose not to. So basically, she was being deceitful and a deceiving little bitch. Um, Now the other part is she's been complaining about all his belongings that was inside the house, and she was like, "I need him to come and get it because I'm tired of looking at it." Now that we're trying to actually go and get the stuff, she is making excuses off the wall, talking about, oh no, I still haven't gotten all his stuff together and this and that. Girl, it's been 13 months. Why haven't you gotten his stuff together? Not only that, you basically are paying your neighbor to help you with your house. And his stuff is not separated yet? 13 months? No. So this Friday, me and my wife and my cousin is going down there to go get his stuff because it's messed up. That you complaining about his stuff, and then you told me you was moving his stuff and putting it in a spot so that we can actually get there and don't have issues. And now you're saying all his stuff is not ready. What have you been doing? What have you been doing? So when we go down there, we're going to get that stuff. And not only that, we've been trying to get the housing stuff together as well. And when you're married, I believe everything is on the file that when you're married for a long time and you sign up for stuff with your husband and wife, your husband needs proof that you're no longer together. He doesn't have proof that he and her is no longer together, and we need the proof. We need proof that he is no longer paying rent where she's at, and she won't give it to us. So we're gonna have to try and get that also on Friday, so that he can have that, so he can actually start his life. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, if you're going to marry somebody and somebody does this to you, then it's not worth it. All this escaping around, monkey see, monkey that's just backstabbing somebody. Because basically you feel he mistreated you, and the part is, he never did. He was a good man when he was married her. He was there for her. He was there for her 100 times. And she felt that since he lost his job, he was lazy and he just loves the games and this and that. And yes, I made a video about that as well. But we have fixed the altercation. Everything has gotten better. I've basically spoken to him since the altercation from the last video. Okay. But he is a good man. He's a good man. And the part is, his wife made him this way. She took advantage. She the one that said, no, you don't have to do anything. And then when she realized, oh, I need help, it's too late. You made him this way. You made him this way. You knocked him down when you should have picked him up. When he got that freaking blood line in his leg, you should have still picked his ass up. But you never did. And that's messed up. That's 100% messed up. You don't do that. You don't do that to people when they're actually down. You're supposed to pick them up. You're not supposed to knock them down. And then when they live with somebody, they get mad and upset at them. But they don't want to be mad and upset at them because the simple fact is, you not the cause of it. The other person is. But just let everybody know we have fixed the altercation. Everything is fine. Everything is good. Okay. No, I did not kick him out. He is still here. We fixed it. We had a nice conversation. I didn't kill him. Okay, if anybody want, I didn't kill him. Okay, so all is well at the moment. We still gonna have our ups and downs, but I'm never gonna quit on him. That's one thing I say. I'm not gonna quit on him. I may talk about him every once in a while because I'm disappointed. Okay, it's called disappointment, but I still love him to death. He's like a brother. And sometimes when you down in the slump, somebody gotta pick you up out of that slump. And you can't turn your back on somebody when they're in the slump. You may yell and scream at them all the time. You may actually write to them and tell them exactly how they is, and they don't understand it and they don't want to hear it. But guess what? You gotta let them know how you feel. Sometimes the truth is what they need to pick them up. And if they can't handle it, keep telling them the truth. Don't stop. Keep telling them the truth because eventually it will kick in. So, hope everybody actually loved this video and understand exactly where I'm coming from. So, Friday, hope everybody be ready for a video because it's going to be a very interesting Friday. Yes, it is. We're going to start the video with me driving over there. I'm going to make sure my phone is fully charged. Wifey will be using my phone to record the drive over there so she can use her phone to record all of the nonsense that we're going to go through on Friday. So I hope everybody is ready for this Friday adventure because I'm not.
I'm not either.
So stay tuned for the next